gonna need your phone, because that's where you have all your questions. You didn't write it down like I did. I like my handwriting. I hate staring at my phone.
Don't say the H word.
We like looking for something on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace because it's your favorite thing to do. I'll start looking over your shoulder like, go get your own phone. I'm like, no, I don't want to spend the next 45 minutes staring at my phone.
What's the difference of my phone or your phone? It's a phone.
Because you're control, I'm standing back and away. I'm not in it like this.
Listen, let's take a selfie.
We asked you what you wanted to know. It had been a while since we had done a Q&A and we thought it would be fun and a way to connect with you guys. So I had a lot of fun doing the live. Did you?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was
spontaneous.
I was in the middle of making candles, trying to pump them up because you guys have just been buying them like crazy, which is super incredible and really amazing and makes me just feel really loved. These are some more fall candles because you guys just bought them all up.
The question that we got, I don't know if it was the most, but a lot, was your birthday. Did we skip that week? Like, what happened on your birthday? I kind of, like, it's a blur to me. Did we do a video the week of your birthday?
Yeah, we did a video. It was our short ball challenge, exercise ball challenge thing.
Yeah.
My birthday was fun.
We got to see family.
We did. We had some family come out and visit, which was really fun. My mom and my sister came out and spent my birthday weekend with us. It was really special. Fun. Blue really upped the bar this year with his gift.
After I did your gift, I saw Breakfast Rant. She did a whole rant on Christmas. It was actually Christmas, but gifts and like shipping containers and stuff, and that's what really got me like feeling. All right, I feel good about the fact that I made you something. Versus.
Okay, but you didn't say what her rant was about. How, with all of the bottleneck of all the supplies and goods coming into the country, and how we've not been able to access a lot of the things over Amazon or whatever, Target, or a lot of the things that we've been able to in the past. And she was saying, hasn't the Grinch been teaching us for years that even when you take away the presents, Christmas still is Christmas? And it's like, can we just enjoy the spirit of what the holiday is really about, and not necessarily about the material gifts. So, that being said, just to clarify, you brought it up, but you didn't say what the rant was. So now you're saying, you made a gift.
What am I saying? You must speak for me.
No, I'm not trying to speak for you. I'm just...
So listen, we're going to get to the gift. We're going to come back to this. First, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, HelloFresh. So we've been using HelloFresh for years. You get fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your door. And we've really enjoyed using it over the years because it's given us the ability to get outside our comfort zone and not be eating the same thing every week. There are always recipes that are new and different.
You definitely learn a lot of skills and take away a lot of things, I think, from using HelloFresh, but especially now as the holidays are rolling in, and because it is all pre-portioned ingredients and the recipes are all laid out for you, it allows you to get your meals on the table in a lot less time so that you can spend your time focusing on all of the fun holiday festivities. And I love that with HelloFresh you can increase your box sizes so you can make bigger meals and use all of your leftovers for lunches the next day or additional meals, especially we work from home, so being able to go to the fridge and just pull something out for a quick lunch is key in this household.
Yeah, it's really helped us actually cut back on the amount of food that we order out. A lot of days we won't have the necessary ingredients in the refrigerator to actually make lunch. So it's easy to go to the refrigerator, pull out that bag of HelloFresh with the quick and easy recipes that are 20 minutes or less?
Yeah, I mean most of them are about 30 minutes, but they do have the quick and easy that are also 20 minutes. And of course, HelloFresh helps cut down food waste by 25% compared to regular grocery shopping. So go to HelloFresh.com and use our code MMB14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. That's HelloFresh.com, our code MMB14, 14 free meals and 3 free gifts.
I love free gifts! Thank you, HelloFresh.
Okay, so my birthday gift.
Your birthday gift.
Or you want to get to that later?
No, let's get to it.
The question was from Layla Gerardo, and it was, what did Matt get for his birthday? So my grandparents owned a restaurant. I grew up in the restaurant. I remember just running around it as a kid, and my dad was in the kitchen with my great-grandfather who worked back there with him. My grandpa was behind the bar, and my grandma was always the host. She was the first person that greeted you when you walked in the door. My mom was a server, my aunts were servers, my whole family. Many years later, as an adult, my grandma had given me a toolbox with a bunch of my great-grandfather's old cooking knives and spatulas and whisks and all of like his old tools from the Dallas house. And I've had them for years, but they were just like kind of all grimy and beat up and dull and just needed a lot of love. And I'd always like had the intention of doing it, but had never, just, you know, life happens and there's so many other projects. So we've been carrying them around from move to move to move, probably out of so many places. But this year Blue surprised me, and he cleaned up all the knives, all the handles, conditioned all the wood on the handles, took them to his dad, and his dad sharpened all the knives for me and just completely cleaned them up and made them really beautiful, and it was such a special gift. And then he made me a knife magnet to hang in the kitchen and to be able to hang on my knives. And I've been wanting a knife magnet for the kitchen, but to make like, you upped it by making it large enough to like hold my actual knives that I use now, but also my great-grandfather's knives that I also now can use.
All right, this comes from Terry W. Do you guys get recognized when you're out in a rural community? And what are people's reactions?
Yeah, I get recognized as an actor more in rural communities.
I don't think I've ever been recognized.
Carl Sadoon, what are your guys' Thanksgiving plans? We need to see Mom and Dallas' pumpkin pie again. My mom doesn't really do pie, she does cheesecakes and cakes. This year we're really looking forward to being able to see family again and get out and have a proper holiday. What about you guys? Are you guys like getting back to it? What are your Thanksgiving plans?
From Keith Reynolds, you both are looking younger. What do you do to remain youthful? We do go to the gym regularly. We are very active. But the one thing that I think that we do, I know everybody does, but we do it, I think, more than anyone I've ever known, is drink water.
But I do think a large part of it is having like a larger water vessel, because then like I tend to fill it and I chug water. I don't sip water, I tend to chug it unless it's like with a meal. So it does help with get a lot of water down. But other than that, like it's hard for us to sit still or just sit. So I'm not constantly moving, but I like to feel active and feel like I'm moving my body throughout the day. Christopher McFarlane, would you participate in a Kyle XY reboot? Yeah, I would.
Duh.
That sounds so fun. I love the crew, like the cast and crew and the group of people that came together to make that, and it would be a dream come true to get to do that with them again.
This is from Sebastian. What's your oldest memory? Is it in color? Is it still or emotion? And what senses are involved, if any?
Being in the kindergarten classroom and like playing in this old kitchen set in the back of the classroom. I think that's me.
Do the same thing now when you're almost 40, playing in the kitchen.
And then what was the other part of it?
Just like the details, like was it in color? Was it, you know, still or motion? Was it, like what was?
It's pretty vague, and it's, I guess it's in color. I don't remember like any of the smells or anything like that, but I just remember playing in this like kitchen set. What about you?
I remember being in preschool, and my mom worked at it was called JJ's Arcade. It was in Rancho Cucamonga, and my mom worked at the arcade, and my preschool was across the street, and there was a big walnut tree, and we would collect walnuts. But I remember there was one kid, I don't know if he worked at the arcade, but one kid that my mom knew that would go across the street and pick me up when preschool was out, and we'd run across the street because there was no like stoplights or anything. We'd run across the street, and I don't know if it's something that happened once, or twice, but it was in motion, it was in color.
Hey M&B, will you guys be doing a toy drive this year? Right now, we are making the commitment that we're going to do it. We're committing right now, yes?
Yes.
We're going to make it happen. We're
So keep your eyes and ears open in the next video or so, maybe even on our Instagrams. We'll post it everywhere. But it will be benefiting Arizona's Children's Association.
From Optimus Prime, what's one thing you guys learned about parenthood that you thought you already knew? You know, as we get older, we start to realize that our parents were people before us, and that they are people outside of us, and how, because as long as we've been alive, their lives and our life have all just been sort of this one world. A lot of times, you know, I think about myself and I think about my life, and it's like so much more. I mean, yes, right now I very much identify with being a parent, and it's very much like part of my identity and who I am. And my child is like the center now of my world, but I think about my life in this like there's just so much that's happened before, and then I've just had these moments of realization that like, whoa, in my son's eyes, like I am his world right now.
My next one is not a question, more of a comment, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Alex. He said, just ordered my bundle while watching this video.
Yay! I'm gonna skip into that question because I did have somebody, one of my questions was, Gina Za, do you have any other merch? Well, we got our Frowny Clown t-shirts, we got Peace to the World t-shirts, we got our Peace to the World posters, and we are working on a couple other things too that we're excited to bring to you guys soon. So, yes, we do.
You're leaving out the 25 North shirt, 25 North hoodie.
Yeah, we got it.
Frowny Clown shirts.
That's it, and candles.
I guess that's it. This is Robert J255. What do you do when you have a major disagreement? Time away. We disagree. Like sometimes there's some bickering, some fighting, but I think it always results in like us walking away and coming back and being like, maybe I did this, maybe I shouldn't have said that, maybe I was too pushy, and maybe he mistook me, or maybe I was just out of line, maybe I could have done this better, maybe I could have been more supportive. Looking inward at what our role was, or I'm saying our, but this is what I've been working on. What did I do to contribute or even cause it or whatever? And it makes it a lot easier when you just suck it up and take responsibility and be like, well,
But I do think it has been very helpful for us to learn that it's okay to walk away and allow yourself the time to cool down and really reflect on the situation and then come back with a level head and really address the situation. John Phillips, do you think you will get more animals? Which actually goes in line with some other things, because we've had a lot of questions about Nelson. A lot of people were asking about Nelson, our horse that we no longer have, asking for an update on him.
We're not getting any more animals because we want to finish renovating our house.
You know, I had somebody else ask too, from Michael A, are you guys still loving farm life and do you miss the city? And I think that these kind of all tie together because we moved to the city. When we started building this mini farm lifestyle, we had this vision of us building as a family, and it's something that Crow would be a part of. But as time has moved on, and we've realized that Crow has very little interest in this sort of lifestyle. He's a lot more interested in things like baseball and karate and things that are just all
wants to be a kid.
Great, but he wants to be a kid, and so it just became something we had to simplify things.
But are we missing the city? Yes. I'm missing the city. I'm missing sushi. I'm missing interaction.
Adam Hill, how long have y'all been married for?
6 years.
We've been married for 6 years, but we've been together for going on 13. So it's been a long time.
William J. He wants to know, are you guys going to make another Christmas song?
I don't think so. It's too late. If we were going to make another Christmas song, it needs to be done.
Listen, I have a serious beef with people who think that Christmas things and songs, festivities, celebrations can only happen during Christmas.
Oh my goodness.
Peggy! This is our girl Peggy.
Our girl Peggy.
What values did your parents instill in you that you carry with you and have passed on to Crow?
Kindness. It's being kind and putting out kind and love to everybody and putting that out into the universe.
Hard work. In any way, hard work. Whether it's yard work or your work your practice that you're doing in baseball or karate, school, always work your hardest. That's how you get ahead. That's how you feel self-fulfillment. That's how you build confidence in yourself by doing well.
Eric, Kansas, has Crow encountered any adversity in school due to having two dads? Honestly, not too much. I mean, there have been little instances here and there. I think there's a couple things that play into this. One, I think that Crow's at an age where a lot of the kids are still so open and to them things, it's not as black and white yet. They haven't been taught that. Times that the things have come up, he has such a strong support network behind him between his friends that he is very close with, and then his teachers that have always been super supportive and just absolutely the best that we could ask for, and then even just his family beyond that. So I feel like his support network is just so strong that it doesn't really seem to phase or challenge him too much, even when those few incidences do come up.
My turn!
Yep.
Greg John just wants everybody to know that Naughty or Nice is available on Amazon Prime.
Good, you can stop being mad that I deleted it off our TBR a long time ago.
For the rest of my life.
Alex Cropper, if you guys lived in a foreign country, which one would it be?
Italy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you even hesitated.
Well, I was half thinking about the question or the previous question.
All right.
Italy, without a doubt. Florence.
I would love to go live in London for a while and do some theater in London.
Let's do it.
DeMartian? Hi guys, I love your videos. Excuse me, been there since you guys adopted Crow. At Blue, what song reminds you of Matt? I feel like I easily can answer this about you, so I'm curious what you.
Any Britney Spears song is gonna remind me.
But what?
Like an older, because you love Britney Spears. You don't say you don't.
It's so weird to me that
Don't denounce your love for Britney.
I do like.
It's not the right time to do that.
Yours is easy. It's Rockin' Out and High.
Really?
I like yeah, that is the quintessential Blue Hamilton song.
All right, I'm so full. I need to take a nap.
Oh my gosh! All right, you guys. Thanks for the Q&A. Thanks for the question.
Toy drive information is gonna come soon. Keep an eye out open for that. Visit 25north.com. Like this video. Subscribe to this video. Share this video. Play this video on repeat.
And spread some peace.
Yes, be kind.
Be kind.
Work hard.
Work hard.
Sleep tight.
And
Wash your hands. Peace to the right.